Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ty Tyson speaking to you for WWJ, the Detroit News. And we're out here at the side of the Yankees for the season of 1934. Just one more bite, one more swallow, and that four-course Yankee dinner will be safely tucked away under the Tiger belt. You know, we sort of missed out on the salad course yesterday, but no matter who wins or loses, the White Star Refining Company and its allied mobile gas and mobile oil dealers are bringing you the games. And that's something to remember. You know, when the gauge on your car shows you need gasoline, just stop at the sign of the Flying Red Horse and say thanks to the mobile gas man for the Tiger broadcast. Make White Star stations your headquarters for every motoring need. Expert lubrication, tires, batteries, polishes, waxes, and that famous insect killer bugaboo. Everybody's for the Tigers now. Everybody's backing them to win. But it's easy to pick a winner at this stage of the game. But it took White Star to pick them last spring when they backed their judgment with a good round sum to bring you these great baseball broadcasts. White Star knew a leader when they saw one. They're leaders themselves here in Michigan, and it takes a leader to pick a leader. Right here in Wayne County, the home of the Tigers, more motorists use mobile gas than any other gasoline. White Star proved its leadership by being the first to bring a 70-octane gasoline to you at no extra price, by bringing you these symphony concerts last winter, by bringing you these Tiger broadcasts, and by bringing you mobile gas with climatic control and mobile oil, the world's fastest-selling motor oil. So follow the leader. Make mobile gas and mobile oil a motoring habit. It's a great chance to tell the mobile gas man that you're enjoying these Tiger baseball broadcasts at the sign of the Flying Red Horse. Now we're going to have a baseball broadcast in a few moments. Just a moment ago, a crowd of Fowlerville fans, home of Charlie Gehringer, presented Charlie with a huge floral horseshoe and also a basket of flowers for Manager Cochran. They also brought one down for your announcer, which he appreciates very greatly. And I know that your announcer's wife will appreciate it when he gets it home this evening, after writing that terrible piece he has to write each day for the paper. The teams will line up as follows. Fox for Detroit, Fox right field, White center field, Gehringer second base, Greenberg first base, Owen third base, Goslin left field, Rogel shortstop, Hayworth catcher, Marbury pitcher. And for the Yankees, Crosetti shortstop, Rolfe third base, Selkirk left field, Gehrig first base, Lazzeri second base, Chapman center field, Bird right field, Jorgens catcher, and Broca pitcher. Johnny Broca and Arndt Jorgens. For New York, Fred Marbury and Ray Hayworth for the Tigers. To go, the local dealers of the Wall Eversharp Pen and Pencil Company presented Mickey Cochran and myself with the desk set and pen and pencil sets to Charlie Gehringer, Hank Greenberg, Goose Goslin, and Schoolboy Rowe. Ought to be a lot of writing done this winter. Tigers are going out to their position in the field. The game will be on very shortly. Yesterday, neither Gehrig nor Gehringer improved their batting average. And Heine Manouche with Washington picked up about 3 hits and is now standing second in this American League race for the batting championship. Lou Gehrig is still out front with a percentage of .357. Manouche has .356 and Gehrig has .353. The early part of the week was a chance for the Tigers to clinch the pennant before they left town tonight for St. Louis. However, that chance was erased yesterday when the Yankees came through and won that third game of the series, easily beating the Tigers after being shut out in the first 2 games. And now today's game will mean whether or not the Tigers take the series or merely split even. The Tigers have to win 4 more ball games before the curtain runs down to win the pennant. Marbury is ready. The first pitch to Crosetti, a fastball on the outside corner, a called strike. Fred is making his first start in quite a long time. He's been used recently as just in relief roles. In the matter of games with the Yankees, Marbury has won 2 and lost none. Broca, pitching for the Yanks, has won 1 and lost 1 to Detroit. The next pitch of Marbury's was a bit outside, 2 or 3 feet, and it was a ball, of course, and the count is 1-1. Freddie's arm goes up for the next pitch. Here it comes. A smash for a single into left field, beyond the reach of Rogel. And Crosetti, first man up, single to left. This brings up Red Rolfe, left-hand batter. The temporary bleachers out beyond the wall in Cherry Street are rising quite rapidly. That'd be a dandy place to play tag now. You could fall about 30 feet off of those. I certainly liked for a place like that when I was a kid. I couldn't even get up there now. Here's the first pitch to Broca, right through the middle, a called strike. Crosetti on first, nobody out, first inning. Wind is blowing directly toward center field. It's an ideal baseball day. Nice crowd in the stands and nobody out on the grass. Conditions are ideal for a good game. Ball low outside to a left-hand batter. Count is now 1-1. Red Rolfe is the batter. Throw, Crosetti stopping at third. A high bounder over Hank Greenberg's head down the right field line for a double. Sending Crosetti to third and Schoolboy Rowe to warm up in the bullpen. Runners on third and second. Nobody out. First inning. And Selkirk is up. Selkirk went hitless in the first 2 games. Rowe striking him out 3 times in the second game. And Crowder getting him on 1 strikeout in the first game. But yesterday, George came through with a very timely double. He's a left-hand batter. Won a lot of games for the Yankees on this Western trip before hitting Detroit. Ball 1 outside. Luke Hamlin also going out to warm up. Rudy York is warming up the Schoolboy. And Nick Gibbs will warm up Hamlin. The next pitch to Selkirk, swinging hard on a low ball. Strike 1, 1-1. George meant to hit that to the far corners. In batting practice today, the Babe hit a couple over the fence and 1 out on the bleachers. He's still suffering from a Charlie horse and for that reason is staying out of the game. The next pitch, low on the outside corner for a called strike, and the count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. 2-1. Runners on second and third, nobody out. A hit means 2 runs, a long fly means 1 run. Schoolboy has quit warming up, and Hamlin is out there all by himself. I think the Schoolboy went out of his own volition. Probably Mike called him back in. Foul back against the wire. The count is 2 strikes, 1 ball. Two and 1. 2 men on, nobody out. Marbury rubbing the shine off of a nice new ball. Steps up on the rubber. Gets the sign from Ray Hayworth. Takes his time about getting started. The wind-up starts. Plenty of wind-up. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes and 1 ball. Now it's 2 balls, high and inside. 2-2. Fred is massaging that old apple. Doesn't want to let Selkirk hit if he can help it. He's in a tough spot. Third and second occupied, none out. There's the windup. Here's the pitch. Selkirk fouled into the dirt. Just kicked that one and hit it right down into the dirt. Still 2 strikes and 2 balls. Fred getting the sign from Hayworth. Looks around over toward third base, see where Crosetti is. He's standing about 10 feet off the bag. Here's the pitch. A single over second base. scoring Crosetti. And here comes the throw being cut off, however, as Rolfe scores behind Crosetti. Selkirk remaining on first, to the right of the bag, so that it does not interfere with his vision in following the flight of the pitch. Marbury digging a hole there at the pitcher's rubber to get a better foothold. First three men up have hit. A single, a double, and a single. And here's Gehrig, a tough gent to be up there. Ball one, a little low. Fred rocks back and forth out there. Now he's ready. Here's the pitch. A little high outside. Ball two. 2-0. Hamlin continues to warm up. Count is 2-0 on Gehrig. And the next pitch, ball three outside. 3-0. Three and nothing on Larapin Lou. And the next pitch. Through the middle for a called strike, and the count is 3-1. Nobody out. Selkirk on first. George taking the lead. Gehrig pops. It's a fly back at third base. Owen is backing up on the grass. He has it. One out. Tony Lazzeri is up. Tony and Johnny Murphy were the big guns yesterday. Tony hit a very timely double. The bases loaded when Gehrig had been walked. Take a chance on Lazzeri hitting into a double play. He also made a couple of nice stops around second base. Right-hand batter. And the pitch is high and inside. Ball one. One out. Selkirk taking a bit of a lead off first. Lazzeri topped the pitch, fouling it along third base line. Artie Fletcher coaching at third, picking that up, tossing it back to Marbury. The count is 1-1. High inside pitch and then a foul strike. Marbury scuffing the dirt in front of the rubber to get a better footing when he comes down with his stride. He hasn't been lighting right, evidently. These three consecutive hits. Inside, ball two. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and one. Again, Fred sets himself, nods his head to Hayworth. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, swinging. And the count is 2-2 on Lazzeri. One man out, Selkirk on first, 2 Yankee runs in. First inning. All right, here's the pitch. Foul. On the netting. Setting himself for the pitch. Here it comes. Inside and high. And now the count is 3-2 on Lazzeri. Selkirk on first. One man out. 2 runs in. Fred looks over his shoulder to Selkirk. He's edging off first. Now the count is 3-2. Toss to first. George is back safely. Hooking the bag with his left foot. Falling away out into right field. All right. Marbury has the ball again. Starts his windup. Again glances over his shoulder. 3-2 is the count. Another throw. And Selkirk back again safely. Umpire Willie McGowan down there at first, dashing right in on the play each time. He's standing about 20 feet behind the bag. And he comes tearing in with a throw to be right on top of the play. Another fast throw, and Selkirk back safely without sliding. Slapping Willie on the pants as he went away from there. Fred is giving Lazzeri a long chance standing up here with a count 3-2. Here's the pitch. Selkirk breaking on it. Lazzeri bounded it slow into Owen, and he's out at first. Selkirk trying for third is also out. So that ends the first inning. Owen made a smart play on that slow bounding ball, which came to him very slowly. It was coming toward Rogel. No chance for Rogel to throw the man out, so Owen cut over in front of him, speared the ball in his gloved hand as he was running at top speed toward first base, threw fast to Greenberg to get Lazzeri. Selkirk, thinking that Owen could not get back to the bag after making this play from way over near shortstop, rounded second and set sail for third. Owen backpedaled very fast. Greenberg hesitated long enough to give Owen a chance to get back, whipped a hard throw across the diamond, Owen putting the ball on Selkirk's leg as he slid for the bag, ending the inning. It was really a flashing play. No. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. Now we go into the Tiger half of the first inning. The Yankees scored 2 runs on 3 hits. Crissetti opened with a single. Rolfe doubled. Selkirk singled. Gehrig popped to Owen. And Lazzeri hit into a double play. First man up is Fox, right-hand batter. Johnny Broca, right-hand pitcher for the Yankees, who has won 1 and lost 1 to the Tigers, is out there in the first pitch, a ball inside. 2-1. And the next pitch, Fox hit a single off Rolfe's hand. With a hard smash to the left of Rolfe, bounded off his glove for a single into short left. Came a hit, didn't he? Huh? Well, sometimes they do. Joe White is up, left-hand batter. The first pitch low inside, a wide sweeping curve. Fox on first, the Yankees leading 2-0. Broca sets himself for the next pitch, pitching from the shoulder with a runner on, strike, swinging over that one. Ball breaking low under the bat, and the count is 1-1. Again, Johnny toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. White bounded. A slow one to third. Rolfe tossing to Lazzeri to force Fox at second. White is safe on the fielder's choice. Gehringer up. Gehringer, Manouche, and Gehrig having a nice race for this batting championship. Gehringer in third place, Manouche in second, and Gehrig in first. Only 4 points separates the third man from the first. First pitch was a ball. The arm goes up for the next one. Foul, strike. Charlie gets a hit today. The first hit he gets today, if he gets any, will be his 200th hit. Paul Wainer was the first major leaguer to break 200. He broke it yesterday. Gehringer pops one into short center field, and it's going to be grabbed by Frankie Crissetti, backing up there. 2 out. Greenberg is up. Greenberg was out yesterday, observing Yom Kippur, and I believe, undoubtedly, Hank's big bat was missed out here yesterday. Strike called on Henry. Quick breaking curve through the middle. Broca looks over to see that White doesn't have too much of a lead off first. Ball. Little high. It was over there, but a little high. 1-1. 2 men out. White on first. Score 2-0 in favor of the Yankees. First inning. Johnny sets himself for the next pitch. White going with him. Ball 2. White stole second and is going on to third. When Jorgens threw the ball into center field, got past Chapman. White rounded third, fell down on his way to the plate, got up again, and then walked slowly into the plate, scoring the run. Past second, and charged Chapman with another error and letting the ball get past him in center field. White scoring on the stolen base and double error. The next pitch to Greenberg. Strike, and the count is now 2-2 on Hank. 23rd stolen base for White. Greenberg just struck out on a low curve. 1 run. 1 hit. 2 errors. First up, singled off Rolf's glove at third. White forced Fox at second, Rolf to Lazzeri. Gehringer popped to Crosetti at short. White stole second, continued on to third when Jorgens' throw was bad and went into center field. And then when Chapman fumbled the throw out in center field, White continued on home. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 errors. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Yanks. As the second inning opens, Benny Chapman is the batter, right-hand hitter. Marbury pitching for the Tigers. First 3 men up in the opening inning hit him. A single, a double, and then a single. Counting for 2 runs. Ball inside and high. Johnny Broca is pitching for the Yankees. Marbury's arm goes up for the next one. Chapman flied to short right field. Fox is coming fast, but he can't get up to that one. And it's a single into right. Chapman stopping there at first. And it brings up Sammy Bird, another right-hand batter. Followed by Jorgens with Broca on deck. Marbury digging away there for a foothold. Hamlin and York again going out to the bullpen. They had come in at the end of the first inning. High inside, knocking Bird down away from the plate. Ball 1. Chapman taking a bit of a lead. Inside and low, ball 2. 2-0 on Bird. Nobody out. Chapman on first, second inning. Marbury sets himself for the next pitch. Bird flied to short center field. White is coming over toward left for it and has it. 1 out. Jorgens, another right-hand batter up. Chapman still on first. 1 man down in the second, and the Yankees leading 2-1. Fred sets himself for the next pitch. Here it comes. Outside, a curve ball. Happy tried a delayed steal on that one. He waited until after the ball was into Hayworth, and Ray was getting ready to toss it back to Marbury, then broke for second. Hayworth, however, failed to be fooled, as I believe he was baffled in the New York series in New York, and heaved a perfect throw to Gehringer, nailing Chapman for the second out. 2 outs. The count is 1-1 on Jorgens. Strike 2 called. That pitch was on the inside corner to a right-hand batter. Count is 2 strikes, 1 ball. The arm goes up for the next one. Jorgens raised a high fly to the infield. Hayworth has it halfway up toward first, ending the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors. Chapman first up, dropped a single in short right field. Too far in for Fox and too far out for Gehringer or Greenberg. Bird flied to White, short left center. Chapman was out stealing. Hayworth to Gehringer, and Jorgens ended the inning popping to Hayworth midway between first and the plate. Score is 2-1. Favor of the Yankees. 1.5 innings played. Owen, Goslin, and Rogel are the first three up for the Tigers in the second. This is WWJ, the Detroit News. The game coming to you through the courtesy of the White Star Refining Company. White Star markets mobile oil and mobile gas with climatic control. While Broca is tossing a couple here to Jack Salzgaber, warming him up till Jorgens gets his stuff on. I want to call your attention to the fact that there'll be a doubleheader here at Navin Field this coming Sunday between the Scricky Tivoli teams for the first game, and the winner of that game will play Wish-Higgins Little Bengals. These players are property of the Tigers, who have been farmed out in minor league clubs. Owen is up there. Broca has pitched 2 balls to him, both inside. 2-0. Oh. And the next one through the middle for a called strike, belt high. 2 balls, 1 strike. The arm goes up for the next one. Owen smacking a bounder to shortstop. Crosetti has it. There's the throw, and he's out at first. Crosetti to Gehrig. Short to first. Owen retired. 1 out, none on. Goslin up. Goose is going through his usual ritual of scraping out the inside front corner of the left-hand batter's box. He always goes up there and digs that out of there with his cleat. Foul along first base line, fouling that curve that Broca was serving. 1 man out, nobody on. 2-1 in favor of the Yanks. Second inning. Johnny gets the sign from Jorgens, raises his arm for the pitch, and curves that one over for the second called strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball. 1 out and none on. Johnny sets his cap, gets ready to go. The arm goes up in the motion. Goslin just managed to foul that one slightly, and it's bounded off umpire Will Dineen's chest protector clear out to third base, where Red Rolfe handed it to George Moriarty, umpiring at third, and George has tossed it back to Broca. Count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Goslin the batter. Broca is ready. Here's the pitch. Little high, ball 2. 2-2. 2-2. 1 out, none on. And the pitch. Goslin pops to shortstop. Frank Crosetti settling himself for the catch. He has it. 2 out. Rogel is up. And the fire chief will bat left-handed today against right-hand pitching. Bill is in there. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Two down, none on. And the next pitch, Rogel fouled. Strike 1. It's up in the upper deck. Out along third base way. And the count is 1-1 on Rogel with 2 out and none on in the second, and the score 2-1 in favor of the Yanks. Of the last game the Yanks will play here this season. A foul ball. Jorgens under it down here below us and has it. And Broca retired the side in order. Neat pitching in that inning. On first up, grounded to Crosetti at short. Goslin popped to Crosetti. And Rogel fouled to Jorgens. So it's 2-1 in favor of New York at the end of the second inning. First man up is Broca, starting the third. Broca, Crosetti, and Rolfe are the first three. Dandy day for a ball game. And a nice crowd out here to see the Yankees making their last appearance at Navin Field for 1934. We hope before the ball game gets over that Babe Ruth gets in it. I'd like to see Babe take one more swing this season. But his leg is pretty sore. He takes a bit of batting practice, but not very much. Manager Cochran's Charlie Horse is better, but still not cured. That's why he's out of today's game. The pitch is high. Ball one. Broca, the batter, leading off for the Yankees. Not see the ball very well. You know he wears glasses. Strike called. And he gave all the appearance of one who could not watch a fast pitch. The arm goes up for the next one. High. Ball three. 3-1 is the count. Marbury's arm goes up for the next pitch. Ball four. Broca walked. Seems to be the tip-off that Marbury is not right. Fred's control is not so hot today. All he had to do with Broca was to pitch three in there. Crosetti is up. Frank singled sharply the first time at bat. Scored the first Yankee run today. Inside, ball one. Pull it out a little. Not much. And the next pitch, high, ball two. 2-0. In the 7 pitches so far in this inning, Marbury has gotten but one across the plate. The count is 2-0 on Crosetti. Broca on first, nobody out. Third inning, Yankees leading 2-1. Hamlin again warming up. Strike call. That one was in there. Letter high through the middle. Fred looks over his shoulder to see where Broca is. He's not taking much lead. Crosetti flied high to center field. White is under it. He has it, standing there like a statue. One out. Rolfe is up. Rolfe doubled when he bounded one over Greenberg's head along the right field line in the first inning, sending Crosetti to third. Fred gets the sign from Hayworth. Here's the pitch. Foul strike. Hitting it in the dirt. One out. Broca on first. Rolfe bats him left-handed. And the next one low outside. Ball one. 1-1 on Rolfe. Broca on first. And the next pitch coming in, a foul, strike two, up against this top deck and bounding down just beyond the reach of some box holders down there, but a fellow stepped right out of the little gate and got that one. He will take that one home, and the count is 2. Marbury gets the sign from Hayworth. He's ready to pitch. Here it comes. It's another hit for Rolfe, a single over second. White throwing the ball in, Broca stopping at second. 2 for 2 for Rolfe. Selkirk is up, another left-hand batter. George had a hard single the first time at bat, which scored Crosetti and Rolfe. The left-hand batter. the stance at the plate and is crowding it with his foot on the back line. Ball. Ready to hit an outside pitch. Count is 1-1. Facing around, almost facing first base as he stands in there now, the way he's standing. Right leg pulled back, left leg right on the inside line of the box. Here's the next pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. On Selkirk, Broca on second, Rolfe on first, 1 out. High inside, ball 3, 3-1. With 1 out. Joey Sewell telling Broca what to do. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Gehrig is up. 1 man out. Gehrig pops to Owen the first time at bat. The wind is blowing toward left center field. Larup and Lou Gehrig is the batter with the bases loaded and 1 out. The crowd is getting rather tense. The score is 2-1 in favor of the Yankees. This is the third inning. Marbury is raising quite a bit of dust out there as he kicks the ground around to get better footing. He's been off in his pitching. His control has been bad. Here's the pitch to Gehrig, and it's high outside, ball 1. A high, hard one. Gets the sign from Hayworth, starts the motion. Here's the pitch. A bounder over second base for a hit into center field. Broca scoring, followed by Rolfe. Selkirk reaching third. Makes the score 4-1 in favor of the Yanks. And Lazzeri is up. That seems to be all for Marbury. Time is called. And Hamlin comes in from the bullpen to relieve Marbury, who has allowed 4 runs and 6 hits in 2 1/3 innings. 2 runs are on the bases that will be charged to Marbury if they score. Your attention, please. Hamlin, now pitching for Detroit. Hamlin, now pitching for Detroit. Luke, the Pied Piper of Hamlin, now going to pitch for the Tigers. Lazzeri, a right-hand batter, is in there. Hamlin takes his stretch. Here's the first pitch. It's high, ball 1, a high, fast one. The arm goes up for the next one. Gehrig takes a bit of a lead off first. Lazzeri swung hard and missed. Strike 1, 1-1. 1-1 on push him up, Tony. Luke is ready. And here comes the next one. Gehrig going on it. Lazzeri punched a hit into right field. And then Pete Fox played the ball badly and it got past him to the screen. Gehrig will score all the way from first. And Lazzeri is pulling up at third. Now he's going to come home when Greenberg fumbled Fox's throw. Well, that was quite an exciting hit. A single for Lazzeri, scoring Selkirk from third and advancing Gehrig to second. Fox fumbled the hit. And Gehrig reached third on Fox's first fumble. Then he threw badly to Greenberg, and Gehrig continued on home. Lazzeri, rather, continued on home. Fox, I believe, will get charged with 2 errors. With Zeri getting a single. Just a minute till we get the official scoring on that. Greenberg the other one. Greenberg gets the other error instead of Fox 2 on the throw. Chapman is up, and Hamlin has pitched a ball and a strike. And the next pitch inside, ball 2. Here's the next one coming in inside and high. Ball 3. 3-1 on Chappie. Chappie singled the first time up and was out stealing. Hamlin's arm goes up in the motion, and the next pitch, Chapman line to left field. It's over Goslin's head against the wall. He's playing it on the first hop, throwing to second. Chapman is coming down there. A 2-base hit for Chapman. Well, this is quite a Yankee batting rampage this afternoon. 2 runs in the first inning on 3 hits. No runs in the second. And 5 runs in this third inning with 1 man out. Chapman is on second. Bird is up. Bird flied to White the first time up. Strike called. You would expect Bird to fly to someone. Wouldn't you all? Hamlin takes his stretch for the next pitch. Here she comes. Ball. Sweeping curve outside. Rogel, and is out at first. Rogel to Greenberg. Chapman advancing to third on the very peculiar play. That was a carom off Owen's heel. Shot over to Rogel at shortstop. Bill picked it up and threw to Greenberg just ahead of the flying Bird. Well, we've seen everything now. We're like the guy that's had delirium tremens. 2 out, and Jorgens is up. Chapman on third. A called strike on Arndt as Hamlin pitched a ball about knee-high through the middle. The next one, Jorgens walloped in the general direction of the scoreboard. Goslin leaping high, hitting it with his gloved hand, but failing to hold on to it. Chapman scoring. The ball returned from the outfield, getting past a couple of the lads. But nevertheless, it's a 2-base hit for Jorgens. He remained on second while the ball was being cuffed around the infield as it came in. And that makes 6 runs in this inning, and the score is now 8-1 in favor of the Yankees. 9 men have batted, and Broca is up for the second time. Well, this is quite a track meet for the boys from the Bronx. Crowd is getting a run for their money today, and so are the Yankees getting many runs for their money. Broca swung and missed that one. Strike 1. He opened the inning by drawing a pass from Marbury, which was the tip-off that Fred wasn't right. It wasn't sure in that first inning. Broca can't see very well in there, and all you have to do is throw them in. Strike 2 called. 2-0 on Broca. Hamlin going through a bit of setting up exercises to loosen up his arm out there. He hasn't had much chance to throw. The boys have been hitting him right back. Strike 3 and out called. Six runs. Hit. 2 errors. Hamlin is up. So in changing the pitching record, Marbury left the game after allowing 4 runs and 6 hits, but he had 2 men on there, and they scored. So he's charged with 6 of the runs, 6 hits in 2 1/3 innings. Luke is coming up there. He bats them left-handed, although he throws right-handed. Chapman is moving on over now toward left field. Outside, ball one, figuring if Hamlin hits it all, he'll swing late and punch a ball into left rather than pull one into right, although he's a left-hand batter. Strike called. The count is 1-1. And the score is 8-1. And Broca pitches the next one. Hamlin fouling in the left field stand. Strike two. 2 strikes and 1 ball. Two and one. Hamlin smashed a single to left center field, wrapping one on the ground between second base and Frankie Crosetti, the Yankee shortstop. 1 out, Hamlin on first. And Fox is up. That is Hamlin's 5th hit of the season. Ball one, a little low. Pete had a hit the first time up. Strike called, a fastball, letter high. Count is 1-1. One and one on Fox. Hamlin on first. Fox grounded to Lazzeri. Lazzeri fumbled this peculiar roar. It hopped over his hand. It took some English and bounded away from him just as he was reaching for it. And Fox gets a hit rather than Lazzeri being charged with an error. It was one of the most peculiar rolling balls we've seen. There was a lot of spin on it. Lazzeri had started to his left. Then he took a step back to get this ball, and it seemed to revolve and sort of curve right away from him. Very slow roller. Hamlin on second, Fox on first. 1 out, White is up. Ball inside to a left-hand batter. Score is 8-1 in favor of the Yanks. This is the 3rd inning. 1 man gone with Hamlin on second and Fox on first. Broca adjusts his cap, toes the rubber. Here's the pitch. Strike, swinging at a fast one. And the count is 1-1. Johnny toes the rubber again. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called on White. Another fastball pitched over the outside corner. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Again, Broca steps in there. Here it comes, inside. Bounded a slow one toward first. Broca fumbling the ball, and the bases are loaded. Broca grabbed it, made another grab, and it scored as a hit for White. Bases are loaded now. 1 man out. Give White a hit rather than Broca an error on that bounder which he topped, hitting it slowly toward first. Broca made 2 stabs for it, but couldn't get it in time for a play. And we're seeing a lot of different kinds of baseball today. Charlie Gehringer is the batter. He popped to Crosetti the first time up. 3 on, 1 out. The score 8-1 in favor of the Yanks. High inside, ball 1. Broca is rubbing the perspiration off his glasses with his handkerchief. Now he's all set to go. His arm goes up in the motion. Strike called on Charlie, a pitch right through the middle. 1-1. Hamlin on third, Fox on second, White on first. 1 man out. The arm goes up for the pitch. Gehringer fouled back at third base. Rolfe made a nice try for it. Lost his cap in the effort. showed his flaming red patch, from which he getteth his nickname of Red Rolf. Coming back in now, the count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Charlie Gehringer, the batter, with the bases loaded. The fans from Fowlerville gave Charlie a nice floral horseshoe this afternoon before the game. We'll see whether it brings any luck or not.
Isn't it the ball, or is it?
Broca rubbing the shine off of the ball, a new ball. This one bounded into the boxes out there. Now he's pulling his glove back on, climbing up on the hill and towing the rubber. 2 strikes and 1 ball is the count. Here's the pitch. Gehringer pots, and it looks as though Rolf would take that, coming in almost to the plate to make the catch on that little pop fly in front of the plate. 2 men out. Greenberg is up. Hank fanned the first time. Well, the floral horseshoe didn't bring Charlie much luck at the first 2 times at bat. Been retired on pop flies to shortstop and to the third baseman. 3 on and 2 down. Greenberg is up, who struck out the first time. Broca takes his cap off, then he settles it on his head again. He's up on there and he's ready to go. Here's the first pitch to Hank. It's a called strike, a fastball letter high on the outside corner. Again, Johnny mops the brow and the glasses. Kind of warm out there working, and one wearing glasses, they get steamed up a bit. We're in the 3rd inning, and it's almost 4 o'clock. We'll probably be here all night. Everything has happened so far that you'd expect to happen on a ball field. 2 strikes and nothing. The arm goes up for the pitch. Greenberg bounded it slow into third base. He's out. Rolf to Gehrig. No runs, 3 hits. 2 of them very scratchy. No errors and 3 men left on bases. First man up, Hayworth, flied to Chapman in left center. Hamlin singled to left center. Fox got a hit on a peculiar roller that hopped over Lazari's outstretched bare hand. White got a single on a top ball, bounding slowly toward first, that Broca could not handle in time for the putout. That filled the bases. Gehringer then popped to Rolf about 10 feet up the line from the plate toward third base. Greenberg ended the inning popping a pitch, bounding 1 to third, and was tossed out. Broca to Greenberg. No runs, 3 hits, no errors, and the score remains 8-1 in favor of the Yanks as the 4th inning opens. The first man up is Crosetti. He singled the first time, flied to White the second time. Marbury started the game, allowed 6 of these runs and 6 hits in 2 1/3 innings, and Luke Hamlin is now doing the pitching. In the first pitch, a ball inside. Hamlin starts his windup for the next one. Foul, strike. Bounded off Hayworth's mask. The count is 1-1. This is WWJ, the Detroit News, White Star Refining Company, bringing you this game. Hamlin gets ready with a new ball. He looks him over. He starts his windup. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 called, cutting that outside corner. 2 strikes, 1 ball. And here's the next one. Ball a little high. 2-2. Was over there, but high. Two and two. Crosetti popped the foul off the handle in the stands. Upper deck, caught by a bald-headed gentleman, and it's in his pocket already. He squeezed that a moment, showed it to some of them around there, and in the pocket she went. Foul ball in the side pocket. 2-2 is the count. Nice new ball. Hamlin ready. Arm goes down, up again. Here she comes. Another foul over the roof. No souvenir on that except somebody outside may get it. Another new ball coming into play. 2-2 is the count on Cressetti. Leading off in the fourth. And 3-2. Been up there a long time. About time to get on or get out. He's on, I would think. Owen knocked down the drive. He's out. Owen knocked down his drive. Couldn't hold it cleanly. Picked it up. He was kind of late on that throw. We didn't think he could possibly get him, but his fast, accurate throw did. It was a hard smash right there at third base. 1 out. Red Rolfe is up with a double and single to his credit. 2 times at bat. Strike called. He scored 2 runs and has driven in 1. Ball outside and low. Score 8-1 in favor of the Yankees. For any of you just tuning in. 4th inning. 1 out, none on. Rolfe flied to short left. Goslin coming for that one is under it. He has it. 2 out and Selkirk is up. Selkirk singled the first time. Scoring Cressetti and Rolfe. Walked the second time and lived to score. A drive to left. Goslin is under that one and has it. Line drive to left center for the 3rd out. Cressetti first up, grounded out. Owen to Greenberg. A hard smash just inside the bag. Owen knocked it down. Didn't look as though he could possibly recover it in time, but he did. And threw him out with a hard, accurate throw. Rolfe and Selkirk both slide to Goslin and left. Tigers come to bat in the 4th. Owen, Goslin, and Rogel are up. So far, the Tigers have made 4 hits off Broca. Pete Fox has 1 of them. 2 of them, rather, and White and Hamlin the other 2. One of Fox's was rather scratchy, and so was one of White, the one that White had. The Yankees have made 6 hits off Marbury and 3 off Hamlin. We're ready to go. Owen is in there. He grounded to short the first time at bat. The first pitch, a called strike. This is the 4th inning, and the score 8-1 in favor of the Yanks. Owen fouls for the 2nd strike on the roof of the right field pavilion. Going in. Souvenir. 2-0 on Marv. Goslin up. Telephone falling. Goose popped to Cressetti at short the first time up. Strike called on Leon right through the middle. And the next pitch. Goslin bounded to shortstop. Cressetti has it. There's the throw. He's out at first. Cressetti to Gehrig. 2 out, none on. Rogel is up. Bill fouled to Jorgens the first time at bat. All right, here's the first pitch to Willie, and he bounded one through Cressetti into center field for a single. Rogel singled to center with 2 men out. Hayworth is up. Hayworth flied to Chapman in center the first time up. One in favor of the Yankees. 4th inning, 4th game. Hayworth flied to right field. Sammy Bird is under that one. He has it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. Owen first up, fouled to Jorgens, who ran clear down to first base to make the catch. Goslin was tossed out by Crosetti, the Yankee shortstop. Rogel bounced the hit through Crosetti, and Hayworth flied to Bird in right. 8-1 in favor of the Yanks going into the 5th inning. This is WWJ, the Detroit News. Game coming to you through the courtesy of the White Star Refining Company. And does your car door squeak? I ask you. Or the hood or windows? Well, they needn't. For a touch of mobile door ease will take the squeaks right out, and it can't soil your clothes. Just ask your White Star dealer to show you how it works. He'll be very happy to do so. Going into the 5th inning, first man up for the Yanks, Lou Gehrig. He's had 1 out of 2. Single the last time up. Foul strike, back against the wire. One strike on Gehrig. The arm goes up for the pitch. A grounder to Gehringer. Gehrig is out, refusing to run. Gehringer taking it on the first hop. One out, and Tony Lozeri is up. Tony's had 1 hit in 2 times at bat. Ball for a called strike, and then curving one away from him, which Tony reached for and wasn't there. 2-0. High inside, ball 1. 2 strikes, 1 ball. Luke sets himself, starts that peculiar wind-up of his. Both arms up over his head. Here she comes. Another one way outside. Ball 2. 2-2. Two and two it is. The wind-up starts again. Here's the pitch. Ball 3 inside. The crowd said, oh, a couple of O's. 3-2. You may hear them owing. Three and 2 it is. Lozeri the batter. 1 man out, nobody on. Here comes the pitch. Lozeri grounded to short. Rogel has it. There's the throw. He's out. Rogel to Greenberg. 2 out and none on. Chapman is up. Benny's had a single and a double and 2 times at bat. Scored 1 run. A little high and outside. Ball 1. Your right-hand batter. By the way, somebody wrote me a letter, wanted me to answer today how many turnaround batters we had on the Tiger team. Just 1. William Rogel, the fire chief, is the only one who bats from either side of the plate. Chapman fouled that pitch, and the count is 1-1. Chapman fouled that one against the netting for the 2nd strike. 2 strikes, 1 ball. We're in the 5th inning. The score is 8-1 in favor of the Yanks. 2 men are out, nobody on. Here's the windup for the next pitch, and it's high and outside. The count is now 2-2 on Chapman. Hamlin sets himself, starts his windup. 2-2 is the count. Struck out, swinging at a curve, outside and high. No runs, no hits, and no errors. Hamlin has retired the last 6 Yankees to face him in order. Gehrig grounded to Gehringer. A hard shot on the ground right at Charlie. Lazeri grounded to Rogel, a rather soft touch. And Chapman struck out swinging. So we go into the Tiger half of the 5th. Hamlin is first up, followed by Fox and White on deck. Each one of these gents has had 1 or more hits. Fox having 2 and 2 times at bat. Jack Salzgeber, who usually plays third base for the Yankees, but did play first base here when Gehrig was injured the last time the Yankees were here, has replaced Gehrig at first. Hamlin is up, and the first pitch is high, ball 1. Gehrig is leaving the game after getting 1 hit and 3 times at bat. Strike called on Luke. One and 1 it is. Ball 2, outside. Fifth inning, Hamlin leading off. Strike 2 called. Count is 2-2 on Luke. 2-2. Broca's arm goes up for the pitch. Hamlin fouled in the boxes, extreme left field end of the grandstand. Count is still 2-2. Ball 3, a little low. 3-2 on Luke. Leading off in the 5th. Singled the last time up, the only time he's been up there. Here's the pitch. Hamlin fouled another one in the same spot, almost the same box. He's aiming over there, swinging a little late, and the Yankee defense is pulled way around to left field. Coming around late on those. Here's the next one. Hamlin bounded it slow into Lazeri. He's safe. He went very fast, and he beat that slow Lazeri, a slow, high bounder. He went down there like JoJo White or Pete Fox. 2 hits and 2 times at bat for Luke. Didn't seem to start fast, but when he realized it was a slow bounder, he put on a lot of speed and beat it. Fox is up. Fox has had 2 out of 2. Ball 1 outside. Huh? Well, he's had 6 hits all season. Got 2 today. Ball 1 inside. Ball 2 rather. First one was outside and this one inside. 2-0 on Fox. Hamlin getting 2 hits today. Makes him 6 hits for the season. Ball 3, another high one, and Arndt Jorgens, the Yankee catcher, is asking umpire Bill Dineen for a new ball for Broca. He's gotten it, thrown the old one out, and will pitch a new ball to Fox with the count 3-0. That was a better one. It's right through the middle for a called strike. 3-1 on Pete. Hamlin on first, nobody out in the 5th, 8-1 in favor of the Yanks. Ball strike 2 called. He got the outside corner with that one. A knee-high pitch. And the crowd roared in disapproval. 3-2. Nice pickup of this hard smash at third base. And his throw to Lazeri forced Hamlin at second. Fox is on first on the fielder's choice. JoJo White is up. He's had 1 hit and 2 times at bat. First time up, he forced Fox at second. Stole second and went on to third when the ball went through to the outfield. A called strike on JoJo. A knee-high pitch in the outside corner. White bunted to third. He beat Broca's throw for a single. Fox stopping to beat Rolf's throw, rather, for a single. Fox stopping at second. Rolf and Broca were right there to field this bunt. Rolf in better position to throw. He heaved it over there perfectly, but too late to get the flying White. Geringer is up again with runners on second and first. One man out. Charlie came up in the third inning with 3 on and 1 out, and popped to Rolf at third. He's been up twice, popped to shortstop and to third. Inside and low, ball 1. Jorgen's making a very nice stop of that rather badly pitched ball. Right down at Geringer's feet. 2 on, 1 out. 2 fast men on there, by the way. Fox on second and White on first. And the next pitch, Geringer lined a hit. Back at second base. Fox is scoring. White is trying for third. Chapman's throw is going over to Rolf, but White is safe at third. That's Charlie Geringer's 200th hit. 200th for the season. Paul Winger made the first 200 hit of the season in the majors yesterday. Paul Winger of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Score is now 8-2 in favor of the Tigers. 1 man out. White on third. Geringer on first. Greenberg is up. Hank fanned the first time and grounded to Rolf at third the second time up with the bases loaded that time, ending that third inning. McCarthy has a couple warming up out there. Two in favor of the Yanks. 5th inning. 1 out and runners on third and first. Greenberg fouls, strike 1. Up against the wire and down again. Russell Van Atta, a left-hander, is warming up. And Johnny Allen, a right-hander. They warmed up yesterday, but it was not necessary. Strike 2 called on Hankus Pankus. Curve over the outside corner. 2-0. One man out. Greenberg the batter. White on third. Geringer on first. Broca standing back behind the rubber, adjusting his cap, expectorating a bit. Now he's climbing up on the hill, towing the rubber, ready to pitch. Here it is. Greenberg single to left. A hard smash on the ground between third and shortstop, scoring White. Geringer stopping at second. Lads have gotten to Broca here for 4 hits. Score is 8-3 in favor of New York. Marvin Owen is up. Marv grounded to shortstop the first time and fouled to Jorgens the second time. The crowd is beginning to get noisy now. It's the first time they've had any chance to do much yelling, but it's been all New York up until now. Still pretty much New York. Curve ball outside, ball 1. 8-5 in favor of the Yanks in the 5th inning. 8-3. 8-3 in favor of the Yanks. 5-run lead, I meant to say. Sometimes you can't just say what you mean. Ball 1 is the count. Owen the batter. And the next one, Owen pops. Lazari is going back on the grass. He's under it. Tony has it. 2 out. Goslin is up. Goose popped the shortstop the first time up and grounded to short the second time. Geringer on second, Greenberg on first. 2 men out now. Broca takes his time before getting ready to pitch to the Goose. Goose is rubbing the handle of the bat. Now he's in there, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Outside, high, ball one. Johnny climbs up, shows the rubber, coming in. Strike, swinging with one outside. Ball one and strike one. One and one on Goslin. Broca again rubbing the moisture off his spectacles, adjusting them now on his cap. He's climbing up on the hill. 1-1's the count. Goslin fouled on top of the roof, going out into Michigan Avenue. 2 strikes, 1 ball. 2-1. Johnny chewing his gum out there. Getting up on the hill slowly, towing the rubber. 2 strikes and 1 ball. Here's the pitch. Goslin grounded to Lazzeri. He's out. Lazzeri to Salzgeber. Was forced at second by Fox on a good play. Rolfe to Lazzeri. White beat out a bunch of Rolfe. Fox stopping at second. Gehringer singled. Scoring Fox. White going to third. Greenberg singled to left, scoring White. Gehringer stopping at second. Owen popped to Lazzeri, and Lazzeri tossed out Goslin. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Makes the score 8-3 in favor of the Yanks as the 6th inning opens. Bird, Jorgens, and Broca are the first 3 Yankee batters. Hamlin, after relieving Marbury in the 3rd inning, has allowed 2 runs, 3 hits. The last 2 innings, he has pitched the side down in order. Ball 1, outside. Ball 2, another one outside. 2-0. The next one, ball 3 outside. All outside pitches to this right-hand batter, throwing them over near the left-hand batter's box. 3-0. Hayworth holding up the mitt for a target. The count is 3-0. Strike called. Luke pitched that one right down the alley where Hayworth was holding the mitt. 3-1. And the arm goes up for the next pitch. See if he hits the target this time. He did. Another called strike, 3-2. 3-2. Sammy Bird, the batter, leading off. Here's the pitch. Bird lined a hit to right center field. Fox making a nice stop down there and cutting it off, holding it to a single. Jorgens is up, followed by Broca. Jorgens has a double in 2 times at bat. Hamlin gets ready, toes the rubber, has to pitch without that motion now with a runner on. A called strike on Jorgens, a right-hand batter. Pitch getting the outside corner letter high. The arm goes up for the next one. Here it comes. Foul, strike 2. And that lower deck. Souvenir ball bounding around. Hitting one of the girders, evidently. It's better to hit a girder than a girl. 2 strikes and nothing is the count on Jorgens. Bird on first. Jorgens smashed a hit off Hamlin's glove into center field. Bird stopping at second. Broca is up. Broca opened and closed in one that time. He's up there to bunt. Greenberg is in on the grass. Strike called. Trying to head this runner off at third. If Broca bunts, the ball can be fielded at all. It'll be thrown to third base if there's a chance at all to get Bird going in there. He'll be forced at third, with runners on second and first. Ball one, low and outside. Chief of the Hogsets has gone out to do a bit of warming up with Chief York. And they're giving him the Indian rattle and yell out there. Count is 1-1 on Broca. Hank Greenberg way in on the pitch. Strike two. Attempting to bunt that one. And the count is 2-0 on Broca. Greenberg is backed up a bit, but he's still playing very shallow, just off the grass. Figuring Broca may go through with the bunt. Count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Ball 2, low and outside. Hamlin is giving Broca very bad balls at which to bunt, keeping them low and outside. 2-2, nobody out, runners on second and first. Hamlin takes his stretch. Here's the pitch. Ball 3, low and outside. 3-2. Nobody out. Runners on second and first. A 3-2 count on Broca. Now we'll see what happens on this pitch. Hamlin is ready. Takes his stretch. Here it comes. Ball 4. The bases are loaded. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Crosetti is up. Well, Hamlin kept him from bunting. There's no sacrifice there for Broca. 3 on and none out. Crosetti has had 1 hit and 3 times at bat. The score, 8-3 in favor of the Yanks. The inning is the 6th. Crosetti a right-hand batter, and the lads are all playing deep for a double play. Here's the first pitch. Bang, 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 a high fly in short left field. Goslin is coming in under that one. He's set and ready to throw, but Bird failed to try to score after that throw. Was coming right in to Hayworth. Bases still loaded. 1 out. He'd have been out if he'd attempted to score on that one because the ball was not hit very far out in left field. Goose was set for the throw and heaved one in here, which was cut off before it got to Hayworth, but it would have reached Hayworth on the first bound. Rolfe is up. The redhead has had a double and a single and 3 times at bat. Left-hand batter. Two and nothing on Red Rolfe. Bird on third. Jorgens on second. Broca on first. 1 man out. Hamlin starts his windup. Here's the pitch. A drive to short center field. White coming for that one and ready to throw. Here comes his throw. Bird is trying for the plate. Hayworth nailed him at the plate. And thus endeth the inning. Double play on White's excellent throw to Hayworth, retiring Bird trying to score after the catch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. 2 men left on bases. Bird first up, singled. So did Jorgens. Broca walked, filling the bases. None out. Crosetti flied to Goslin in short left. Bird making no attempt to score after the catch. Rolfe flied to White in short left center. Bird trying to score after the catch. Was out at the plate on White's excellent throw to Hayworth. ending the inning. No runs, 2 hits, base on balls, no errors, and 2 men left on bases. Mr. Hamlin got himself out of a terrible hole there, aided by 2 excellent throws by Goslin and White. Goslin's throw keeping Bird from attempting to score, and White's beautiful throw to Hayworth, nailing Bird when he did try to score. Still 8-3 in favor of the Yanks as the 6th inning opens for the Tigers. Rogel is up. He has had 1 hit and 2 times at bat. Strike called. A knee-high pitch through the middle. Ball 1 outside. Count is 1-1. And the next one outside again. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 on the Fire Chief. Foul, strike 2 on the Fire Chief. 2-2. Two and 2, Rogel the batter, leading off in the 6th inning. Here's the next one, inside and high, ball 3. Now Rogel faces a 3-2 count. So does Broca. Bill stepped out of the box just as Johnny started his wind-up motion. Now both lads are ready. The arm goes up for the pitch. Rogel flied high in right field. Bird is backing up a bit for the ball 1. It's outside. Hayworth has been up twice so far. Has flied to center field and right field. Broker gets the sign from Jorgens. 1 man out, nobody on. Starts his wind-up for the pitch. Hayworth fouls. Strike 1. The roof ball down again. Lefty, the ball boy, has that one. Handing it to umpire Deneen to take a look at it. Bill tossing it out of the game over to Whitey, the bat boy. Hayworth bunted or took a short cut at one to Rolfe and is safe when Rolfe, coming in fast, failed to field it. Safe on Rolfe's error. He took just a half swing at that one. Ball went slowly toward third. Rolfe failed to field it cleanly. Hayworth is safe on the error. Here comes the batting ace of the Tigers today, Luke Hamlin, with 2 hits and 2 times at bat. He's the only one hitting 1,000 today. 2 out of 2. Only one hitting 1,000 out of on either team. Strike called. 1 out and Hayworth on first. Foul, strike 2. Two and nothing. Broker is ready, looks over to see where Hayworth is. Here's the pitch. Hamlin smashed one off Rolfe's glove. Lazzeri picking it up and tossing to Crosetti, forcing Hayworth at second. Two out. Yeah. 2 out and Hamlin on first. Every time you look up, Hamlin's on first today. Fox at bat. Fox bunted to the box. He's out. Broke it to Salzgaber. Pitcher to first. No runs, no hits, 1 error. 1 man left on base. Rogel first up flied to Bird in right field. Hayworth was safe when Rolfe fumbled his slow bounder toward third. Hamlin forced him at second. Lazeri to Crosetti. After smashing one back to the box, it glanced off, broke his glove. And Fox ended the inning, bunting, being tossed out, broke it to Salzgeber. Pitcher to first. At the end of the sixth, the score remains 8-3 in favor of the Yankees. First man up in the seventh, Selkirk. He's had one hit in 3 times at bat, in 2 and a right-hand batter. Strike, swinging hard at that one. One strike on Selkirk. George claims he didn't swing at that one. Umpire Deneen, however, registered a strike. Joey Sewell coaching at first, coming down to protest to Bill Deneen, the umpire who called that one. Bill just shakes the head. George claims he was ducking away from that one, didn't swing. Nevertheless, one strike remains on the scoreboard. Hamlin looks him over again, starts his windup for the next pitch. Selkirk fouled for the second strike. It's in the stands. Upper deck right behind the Tiger dugout. Souvenir ball caught by one of the box seat holders there. Right in front of the young lady in the pale green dress. She would have been paler had that one socked her. 2 strikes, 2-0. Little high, hard, ball one. Two and one. Hamlin starts the windup, a long windup on this pitch. Here it comes, a slow ball. Selkirk meeting it fairly, going between Fox and White against the barrier in front of the bleachers in center for a 2-base hit. Hamlin tried to change a pace ball there, and Selkirk timed it perfectly. Lined a single, a double between Fox and White. Salzgeber is up. This is the first time Jack has had a turn at bat. He relieved Gehrig in the 5th inning, playing first base. Gehrig leaving the game after getting 1 hit and 3 times at bat. Jack bats them left-handed. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. Selkirk taking a bit of a lead off second. Hamlin is ready. High, ball 2. Salzgeber is the batter. Again, Luke takes his stretch. Pitching from the shoulder with a runner on second. Here it comes. Foul coming up here on the roof. Strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out. Selkirk on second. Again, Luke is ready. Nice new ball to pitch this time. Rogel watching Selkirk, not letting him take much of a lead. Another foul up here. Inside. Scramble right over here to our left. And there's the souvenir ball. 2-2. We have quite a gathering up here today. Seats sold up here today again. Every day in this series. 2-2. And the pitch is a single to left field. Selkirk is rounding third. Goslin can't pick the ball up to throw, and Selkirk. Somewhere along this lineup with Selkirk and Salzgeber, we should have Pucklewarts and Milinkovic. A foul ball up over the roof here. Strike 1 on Tony. One strike on Tony. Hamlin is ready, and the next pitch is low, ball 1. Tony's had 1 hit and 3 times at bat. A single on which he scored all the way. Just on a single. 2 errors being made on the same hit permitted Lazeri to go all the way around. Strike 2 called. A quick breaking curve. Count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. 9-3 in favor of the Yanks is this score in the 7th inning. The 4th game, the last game of the series. The last time the Yankees will be here this year. Lazari drove that one in the general direction of the scoreboard. Goslin taking it just before bumping into the boards and throwing into the infield, chasing Salzgeber back to first. 1 out. Ball was pretty well hit. Chapman is up. Benny's had 2 hits and 3 times at bat. The last time up, he struck out. Hamlin takes his stretch. Inside, fastball, ball 1. Again, there's the stretch. And here's the pitch. Strike called. A curved ball on the outside corner, shoulder high. The count is 1-1. One on Chappie. Salzgeber taking the lead. Chapman fly to right center field. White and Fox both coming fast. Fox can't quite get to it. Salzgeber is at second, trying for third. There's the throw to third, and it's too late. It hit him in the back. Owen is on top of him, digging the ball out from under him, and Chapman takes second to the throw to third. On the throw to third. A single for Chapman. Advancing Salzgeber to third. And Chapman taking second on the throw to third. Runners on third and second. 1 out. Bird is up. Bird has had 1 hit in 3 times at bat. 9-3 in favor of the Yanks. Hamlin bends to his task. He's up against it again. Ball 1, a little high. Got out of a bad hole in that last inning when he had the bases loaded and none out, and no one scored. See how he does now. Ball 2, a curve low and outside. Can't go very well unless he has 3 men on. 3, missing the outside corner. 3-1. On Bird, Salzgeber on third, Chapman on second. 1 man out in the 7th. 9-3 in favor of the Yanks. There's the motion, and here's the pitch. Bird fouled for the second strike. Ball bounding back into the stands. 3-2. Nice new ball for Luke to pitch. He's starting his windup, and here it comes. Bird, line to Rogel. Rogel throwing to Owen. Too late to double Salzgeber off third, however. And there's 2 men out. Jorgens is up. Runners still on third and second. Ball 1, high and inside to a right-hand batter. The arm goes up in the motion for the next pitch. Jorgens raised a high fly to center field. JoJo White jogging under that one, backing up a bit now and has it. Jogged in and backed up and then made the catch. No runs, or 1 run rather. 3 hits. No errors, 2 men left on bases, and everybody up for the 7th inning stretch. Selkirk opened with a double between Fox and White, brought up against the right center field bleachers. Salzgeber single to left, scoring Selkirk. Lazari slide to Goslin in front of the scoreboard. Chapman single to right. Salzgeber going to third, and Chapman taking second on the throw. Bird line to Rogel, and Jorgens flied to White. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, 2 men left on bases. The score, 9-3 in favor of the Yanks. The Tigers come to bat in the 7th. This is WWJ, the Detroit News, bringing you this game through the courtesy of the White Star Refining Company. Here's a tip. The next time you stop at your mobile gas dealers, ask him to show you a tube of SPIC, S-P-I-C. It's a new and better cleaner for glass, metal, and enamel on your car or in your home. Comes in a tube and works like magic. Keeps things spick and span. About 29,000 paid out here today, which brings us all-time series record of 121,000 cash customers. The first day we had 36,000, the second day 30, third day 26, and today 29. The Yankees have drawn more than 250,000 through Nave and Field turnstiles this season, the exact figure being 256,000. The first series total was 49,500, second series total 89,500, and today is 121,000. That is this series. First pitch to White is a ball. Little Glennie Burchard, the demon statistician, gave me these figures. 1-1. Little Glennie is known at times as Kingpin for his articles on balls. The crowd is beginning a sort of a half-hearted hand clapping. White fouled another one on the roof. The count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Two and one. Broca takes his time, getting ready to go now. Here it is. White grounded a single past Lazari into right field. Taking a turn at first, but coming back now as Bird has it. Charlie singled the last time up to drive home the Tiger run. He's had 1 hit in 3 times at bat, same as Gehrig. Ball, strike on the outside corner, knee high. And the next pitch high inside, ball 1. 1-1. 1-1 Gehringer. Nobody out, and White taking the lead off first. Gehringer fouled. Strike 2. It's down that first base line. Fans coming out of the blue boxes and grabbing it. A young man in a pair of brown plush pants got that one. What it looks like. 2 strikes and 1 ball. Velour. Might have been velour or duvetine, I don't know, but it looks like brown plush from here. Here's the pitch. Ball 2, just outside, a belt high pitch. 2-2. JoJo, the Tiger man, on first. The score 9-3 in favor of the Yankees, and this is the 7th inning. Broca takes his stretch. Here's the pitch. Gehringer grounded to Salzgeber and is out at first. Salzgeber unassisted. White stopping at second. So that Gehrig leads a bit on Gehringer today, leaving the game after getting 1 hit in 3 times at bat. Charlie has had 1 and 4. 1 out, White on second. Greenberg is up. Henry's had 1 hit in 3 times at bat. Hank has stepped out of the batter's box momentarily. Henry also drove in a run in that 5th inning in which the Tigers got 2. Strike called. Pitch over the outside corner. Letter high. White backing away from second, taking the lead. 1 man out. Ball 1, a little low. 1-1. Ball 3, another one outside. 3-1. On Hank. He hasn't given him but one good ball. Here's the next pitch. Greenberg grounded to short. White is trapped between second and third. He's being chased and run down. Greenberg is taking second on this rundown. Greenberg is caught now between second and first. White is taking a lead off second. Greenberg is retired. White reaches third. They're all yelling out there. Benny Chapman, coming way in from center field, made the put out on Greenberg. Then he dropped the ball, and in tagging Greenberg, and Greenberg is standing back on first and may be permitted to remain there. We'll have to wait for a moment till we see umpire Willie McGowan's final decision on it. White, however, is safe on third. That much we are sure. Chapman took this toss. Everybody was mixed up in the play. All the infielders, and Ben Chapman, coming in from center field, finally got into the play, took Salzgeber's toss, and stabbed Greenberg in the back. Greenberg whirled around, the ball dropped to the ground, and Henry got back to first. White is on third, perching there. Greenberg standing on first, and I believe both boys will be allowed to remain where they are. The only one that wasn't in the rundown was Broca, Selkirk, and Jorgen. The pitcher, the catcher, the left fielder, and the catcher. White, just a moment, White has been called out and sent to the... No, that's all right. Thought that was White that was going in there. Umpire Willie McGowan motioned something over to George Moriarty here at third. It is White. Huh? Chapman has been put out of the game for kicking. And we have a new center fielder going out there for the Yankees. White is coming back from the dugout. Chapman bumped him on the way. White is coming back third. The game will be resumed in just a minute. The Tiger boys are fanning Chapman as he goes to the dugout. Your attention, please. Attention, please. Hogue, playing center field for New York. Hogue, playing center field for New York. Well, that's the way it stands now. Chapman has been chased for kicking. White is on third, and Greenberg on first after that run down in which both boys were involved, and finally Chapman stabbing Greenberg in the back. Hank knocked the ball out of his hands is what he really did, and got back to first while White reached third. It's an error for Chapman. The first pitch to 0 and a strike, the second one a foul strike. Nothing on Owen. He's had no hits and 3 times at bat. Ball 1 outside. Out. Owen on first. Goslin is up. Goslin hasn't gotten the ball out of the infield in 3 times at bat. Merle Hogue is playing center field now since Chapman was banished for saying unkind things to umpire McGowan. Score is 9-4 in favor of New York. This is the 7th inning in one of the wildest, woolliest games we've ever witnessed. There looks like a long the bleachers for a home run. It is. Gosling hitting one in the bleachers for a home run, scoring behind Owen. Something new. That hasn't happened yet either today. Well, that makes the score, what is it, about 9-6 now in favor of the Yankees. 2 men out. Rogel is up. 7th inning. Rogel grounded to Lazzeri on the first pitch. He's out. Lazzeri to Salzgeber. 2nd to 1st. 3 runs. 2 hits. 1 error. Nobody left on base. White, first up, singled. Gehringer grounded out to first. Salzgeber unassisted. White stopping at second. Greenberg hit to shortstop. Crosetti tossing the ball to Rolfe, trying to get White going into third, and White was trapped between second and third. White jockeyed up and down the base paths with Crosetti, Rolfe, and Lazzeri, and Broca getting mixed up in the play. In the meantime, Greenberg went on down to second while White kept these boys chasing him. And JoJo eventually stepped back on second base with Greenberg standing on the bag, which, of course, forced Greenberg to go back to first. In the meantime, Benny Chapman, center fielder, had come in to take part in the proceedings. Greenberg started for first. The throw went to Salzgeber, then back again. Chapman finally got the ball, standing right beside Greenberg, and stabbed him in the back. This was about midway between first and second. Greenberg, whirling away from him after being tagged, knocked the ball out of Chapman's hand and scampered back to first while Chappie was arguing, and White reached third. Chapman kept on arguing and was chased out of the game, and Hogue relieved him in center field. Then Owen forced Greenberg at second while White scored. Gosling hit a home run in the bleachers, scoring behind Owen. Rogel ended the inning, grounding to Lazzeri on the first pitch. 3 runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. Now that the Yankees are opening the 8th inning with Broca up, and the count is 2 strikes and 2 balls. 2-2. Broca has walked twice and struck out. A grounder to short. Rogel. The ball hopped over Rogel's head for a single, taking a false hop, hitting something there just as Bill was set for it. Bounded high in the air over his head for a single. That's another peculiar thing we've seen today. We've certainly seen plenty. Crosetti is up. Strike called, attempting to bunt. Broca on first, nobody out, 8th inning. And the score is 9-6 in favor of the Yankees. 9-6. Hamlin is ready. Here's the pitch. A bounder to Owen. Owen tossing to Gehringer. Gehringer leaping off the bag and missing Broca at second. Both runners safe. Owen's throw was high. Stand batter. And the next one, Rolfe bunted in front of the plate. Hayworth throwing to Owen, forcing Broca. Rolfe being safe on the fielder's choice at first. And Crosetti reaching second. Broca forced at third on Rolfe's bunt in front of the plate. The play being Hayworth to Owen. Runners on first and second. 1 man out. Selkirk is up. He's had 2 hits and 3 times at bat. A single and a double. Another time he walked. And he has also flied to Gosling. a ball game, give anybody the jitters. Selkirk, a left-hand batter. Runners on second and first. Strike, swinging. Chief hogs it, warming up. While Van Atta, Gomez, Van Atta, and Allen warming up. A throw to first, hit Broca, and hit Rolfe, permitting Crosetti to advance to third. Hayworth tried to pick Rolfe off first. His throw hit Red in the pants, and Crosetti took third on the error. It's an error charged to Hayworth. Runners on third and first. The count is 1-1 on Selkirk. All right, here's the pitch. Selkirk fouled for the second strike. It's right up here and down again. Count is 2 strikes and 1 ball. Runners on third and first. 1 man out. It's the 8th inning, and the score is 9-6 in favor of those Yankees. Hamlin is ready. Ball outside, a fast one, and the count is 2-2. The arm goes up for the next pitch. Coming in. Ball 3. Missed the outside corner with that one. 3-2. 1 man out. Salzgeber, a left-hand batter, up with the count 3-2. Or rather, Selkirk and Salzgeber on deck. Another left-hand batter. Runners on third and first. Here's the pitch. Ross going on it. It's a single over second base. Scoring Crosetti, sending Selkirk to third. Rolfe on third. Selkirk on first. 1 man out. 1 run in this inning. Salzgeber the batter, and Hogsett pitching for Detroit. Your attention, please. Hogsett now pitching for Detroit. Hogsett pitching for Detroit. The Chief is throwing a few to Hayworth. Salzgeber stands just outside the left-hand batter's box, looking him over. Salzgeber hit to Rogel. Rogel fumbled it, then picked it up in time to throw him out at first, but Rolfe scored on the play. Bill lost a double play there by fumbling this bounder long enough to permit Selkirk to reach second. 11-6. Two out. Lazzeri up. Right-hand batter. Selkirk on second. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Tony has had 1 hit in 4 times at bat. The arm goes up for the pitch. Here it is. Inside. Ball 1. Sorrell is warming up in the Tiger bullpen. Ball outside. 3-0 on Lazzeri. Chief nods his head, straightens up. Here's the pitch. Foul strike into Hayworth's mitt. 3-1. In the next pitch, Lazzeri drove to deep center field. White is going away from the ball out near the fence. He has it. Out on a direct line with a flagpole and that center field exit. Mr. Lazari hit that one plenty. White started with a crack of the bat, turned his back to the diamond, ran far out, and turned around just in time to make the catch. A very long hit ball. 2 runs. 2 hits. 2 errors. 1 man left on base. Broca first up, got a single when his bounder to shortstop took a quick high bound over Rogel's head, just as Bill was set to make the play. Cressetti was safe, and so was Broca at second on Owen's high throw to Gehringer, pulling Charlie off the bag. An error for Owen. Rolfe forced Broca at third when he laid down a bunt in front of the plate. Hayworth tossing to Owen for the out. Selkirk singled. Salzgaver grounded out. Rogel to Greenberg, and Lazari ended the inning with a long fly to White. First man up for the Tigers in the 8th. Hayworth singled on the first pitch in the center field. The score is 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. Now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Hogsett, I believe. Looks like G. Walker coming out. It is G. Walker. Your attention, please. Walker batting for Hogsett. Walker batting for Hogsett. G. Walker is going to bat for Hogsett, who relieved Hamlin in that last inning, and Sorrell is warming up. First pitch is inside, ball 1. And the next one, high, ball 2. Two and nothing on G. Hayworth on first. Nobody out in the 8th. Ball 3, low and outside. Hayworth on second. Walker on first. And Fox is the batter. Pete has had 2 hits and 4 times at bat. Singled the first 2 times up. Hasn't gotten on. He got on a fielder's choice in the 5th inning. The last time up, grounded out on a bunt. Pitcher to first. (11-6) in favor of the Yankees, 8th inning. Broca gets ready to pitch. Here it comes. It's low inside. Ball 1. Johnny takes his stance on the rubber. He's ready to go. Here it comes. Strike called. A pitch right through the middle, belt high. 1-1. One on Fox. The arm goes up in the motion. Strike 2. He hooked a curve over the outside corner for a called strike. And it's 2 strikes and 1 ball. 2-1. Johnny is ready. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Fox is out of there. A called strike. Safe way to hit with men on bases and take 3. Well, it was 16 or 18. Can't see. Is it? Joe White is up. Joe's had about 3 hits and 4 times at bat. Ball outside. A little low. 1 man out. Hayworth on second. Walker on first. Broca takes his time now. There's the stretch. Here it comes. Ball 2, another one outside. 2-0. Johnny seems a bit tired. He's not throwing with as much speed as he was in the early part of the game. Count is 2-0 on White. Strike called. He laid that one in right through the middle, knee high. 2-1. One man out, runners on second and first. 8th inning. The score 11-6 in favor of the Yanks. Here's the next pitch. White drove to right center field. Hogue is going back near the flagpole. He has it. Hayworth is taking third after the catch. And Walker second. A long drive out near the flagpole. Merle Hogue now playing center field, making the catch. Hayworth and Walker advancing a base after the catch. 2 men are out. Gehringer is up. He's had 1 hit and 4 times at bat. Score 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. 8th inning. Red Rolfe talking to Broca as he walks slowly back to the mound. The crowd thought White's hit was going safely for a moment, but Hogue put on a lot of speed and went out there to the flagpole to catch it. It was well hit, as was Lazari's drive that White dragged down to end the Yankees' 8th. Right through the middle, a called strike. Gehringer the batter. 2 out, runners on third and second. Broca hunches his shoulders a bit, gets ready to go. The arm goes up in the motion. Strike 2 called on Gehringer. Over the outside corner, 2-0. Nothing on Charlie. 2 men out and 2 men on. Broca starts his windup. Coming in there, little off the corner. Ball 1. Just a little off that outside corner. And the count is unchanged. 2 strikes and 1 ball. He missed the 2-base hit by about a foot. Hard drive right down that foul line in right field. G. Walker was all the way into the plate. Well, he took a shortcut back to second. And Broca gets up on there with a new ball with a count. 2 strikes and 1 ball. The arm goes up in the motion. Here it comes. Gehringer struck out swinging, leaving Hayworth on third and Walker on second. No runs, 1 hit. No errors. 2 men left on bases. Hayworth first up, single to center on the first pitch. Walker batted for Hogshead and walked. Fox was called out on strikes. White drove a long fly to Hogue in deep center field. Hayworth and Walker advancing after the catch. Gehringer struck out swinging. Broca bore down a bit there when he had to. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And now we have Vic Sorrell, the 4th Tiger pitcher, to work this afternoon. Your attention, please. Tom Loring wanted at the office. Sorrell now pitching for Detroit. This is WWJ, the Detroit News. We go into the 9th inning with a score 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. First man up is Hope, followed by Bird, with George has not batted yet. Placed Chapman when Chappie talked. Decision on Greenberg. And he left the game with 3 hits, 4 times at bat. Bird has had 1 out of 4. Jorgens 2 out of 4. These games come to you through the courtesy of the White Star Refining Company. And if you're enjoying them, stop at the sign of the Flying Red Horse when you need gas or oil. Tell the Mobile Gas man. Of course, we couldn't ask you to do that if Mobile Gas and Mobile Oil weren't leaders, but they are, and the more you use them in your car, the more you'll realize how true that is. Now we're about to start the 9th inning. we have already. There's a first pitch to Hogue, which is a ball. Hogue is a right-hand batter. Little fellow. The arm goes up for the next one. Called strike. Hogue is a lad whose feet aren't mates. He has to wear two different size shoes. 1-1. Ball 2. Curve breaking outside. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. And the next pitch. Hogue smashed to shortstop. Rogel picking it up and throwing him out at first. 1 out in the 9th. Bird is up. Another right-hand batter. All right-hand batters. First 3 in this inning, rather. Maybe more, but those 3 bat right-handed. Hogue, Bird, and Jorgens. Ball 1 outside, missing the outside corner. Sorrell peers in there for the signal. And the pitch is fouled off up here. Caught by Art, our senior telegrapher who has charge of the Western Union wires up here. Inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. We have 2 bespectacled pitchers now working. Another grounder to shortstop, and Rogel comes up with that one and throws the runner out at first. His wind up for the next pitch. Here it is. High. Ball 2. 2-0. Two and nothing, 2 out, none on in the 9th. 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. A bounder that hit third base for a single. Ball hit third base and bounded high in the air. Owen taking it with his bare hand. It was a slow bounder and no play was made. For Jorgens. Broca coming up again. Johnny's had quite a day. He has walked twice and singled and struck out. Getting a nice hand from the crowd. Pitched good ball when he had to. Team gave him a good lead. He's hanging on to it. He hit that one on the ground to Gehringer. Gehringer scooping it over to Rogel to force Jorgens at second for the out, ending the inning. No runs, 1 hit. No errors. And the Tigers come to bat in the 9th with Greenberg, Owen, and Goslin, the first 3. The score 11-6 in favor of the Yanks. Of these 3, Greenberg has had 1 hit in 4 times at bat. Owen has gone hitless in 4 times at bat. And Goslin has 1 hit in 4 times at bat. Home run in the 7th inning. We're ready to go in the Tiger half of the 9th. 4 for each, isn't it? Greenberg swung hard and missed that first pitch, strike 1. One strike on Greeny. The arm goes up for the next one, high outside. Ball 1, 1-1. I have 4 apiece. Ball 2, missing the outside corner. Count is now 2 balls and 1 strike. Greenberg, the batter, leading off in the 9th. 11-6 in favor of the Yanks. High outside, ball 3, 3-1. Ball 4 inside. Greenberg opened the ninth, drawing a pass. Drive to center field, right at Hogue from Owen's bat, and Owen is out with Greenberg hustling back to first. Jorgens passing it out to Brokaw. All right, Johnny is ready, getting the sign from Jorgens. Goose is in there, ready to go, swinging his bat, and it's outside, ball 1. The arm goes up for the next pitch. Goslin dropped a single into center field. Greenberg rounding second, taking third on the hit. Greenberg on third. Goslin on first. Rogel is up. Bill has had 1 hit and 4 times at bat. Runners on third and first, 1 out in the ninth. 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. Rogel is the batter. All right. Taking a little time here as manager McCarthy waves a couple of flingers out. A pop fly to Crossetti at shortstop, and 2 men are out on the first pitch. And now it's Hayworth that's up. Ray has had 1 hit in 4 times at bat. Single the last time up. Crowd is beginning to get out of here. 29,000 of them. 29,000 paid admissions, and a few of us deadheads who are working out here. Makes it a pretty fair jam. First pitch is inside and high, ball 1. The score is 11-6 in favor of the Yankees. 2 men out in the ninth. Greenberg on third and Goslin on first. Take a lot of home running here. Foul strike into a box. I'm afraid that hit a woman sitting in a field box between first and the plate. Crowd gathering around there. He's hurt. Game has been halted here momentarily. Hit right in the head with that one. Ushers are trying to get her out now. She's straightening up all right now. Time is still called. We're going again. Count is 1-1 on Hayworth. Here's the next pitch. Hayworth single to left, prolonging the game a bit as Greenberg scores, and Goslin stops at second. Probably have a pinch hitter here for Sorrell. We're getting one up here. Manager Mike himself. Your attention, please. Cochran batting for Sorrell. Cochran batting for Sorrell. Manager Cochran batting for Sorrell with 2 out in the ninth. Goslin on second, Hayworth on first. The score now 11-7. Just a natural in favor of the Yanks. The young lady that was hit with that foul ball has been removed. To the shortstop, Crossetti tossing to Lazzeri to force Hayworth to end the ball game. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base in the 9th inning, and the final score, New York 11 runs, 17 hits, 4 errors. New York 11 runs, 17 hits, 4 errors. Detroit, 7 runs. 14 hits, 4 errors. Detroit, 7 runs, 14 hits, 4 errors. Marbury, who started and allowed 6 runs and 6 hits in 2 1/3 innings, the losing pitcher. He was relieved by Hamlin, who in turn was relieved by Hogsett, and Sorrell finally pitched the 9th inning. Johnny Broca pitched the entire game for the Yanks, and they leave town tonight for the season, having halved this series, losing the first 2 by shutout scores and winning the last 2. The Tigers leave for St. Louis tonight to play 6 games in 4 days. By winning 4 more games this season, the Tigers will clinch the pennant, regardless of what the Yankees do. So do not get too worried about what happened yesterday and today out here. And so ends another thrilling episode in the Tigers' pursuit of the pennant. Although they didn't pursue much today. Featuring Mickey Cochran and his boys, and brought to you by the White Star Refining Company and its mobile gas and mobile oil dealers. You'd never think this was practically the same Tiger team we had last year, would you? Just one big difference. The leader, Mickey himself, and that's what counts in everything, baseball or business, leadership. White Star is a leader, too. Right here in Wayne County, more motorists use mobile gas than any other gasoline. And mobile oil is the world's largest selling motor oil. That's leadership, and it always pays to follow the leader. If you're enjoying the Tiger baseball broadcast, stop at the sign of the Flying Red Horse when you need gas or oil and tell the mobile gas man. Of course, we couldn't ask you to do that if mobile gas and mobile oil weren't the leaders, but they are, and the more you use them in your car, the more you'll realize how true that is. Tonight at 6 o'clock, White Star will bring you the scores of all the games, and at 6:30, a resume of today's game. So listen in to WWJ. This is Ty Tyson bidding you good afternoon from Navin Field. Until next week when Chicago comes in here for 3 games, and I return you to the studios of WWJ, the Detroit News, for a continuation of our broadcasting.